Hey everybody, Tom here. You're looking at horribleness. Horribleness. Crystále and Norman just totally lost the scenario. We didn't even get over to this treasure chest. I have no idea what's over there. Yeah. So, first things first, I gotta go ahead and get this stuff cleaned up, and then we've got to make some really serious life decisions about our choices and stuff. Okay, so with all of that cleaned up, let's take a look at what we've got going in Norman's play area. First thing to notice is I did not get my sadist goal. I only managed to kill 3 monsters, so we just get rid of that and we didn't get a check mark, which is disappointing. And again, needless to say, I'm pretty disappointed in the last gameplay video too, and I'm guessing some of you are, and I'm very sorry about that. I halfway debated not publishing it, but since I had spent seriously the entire day working on it, I figured let's publish it. Let's get it up there, and I'm trying to document my Gloomhaven history as accurately as possible. And so that's why my first gameplay video had a lot of mistakes, and there were mistakes in this video too, because I had brain issues apparently, and all anyway. Babbling. What are we doing? So, one thing that I did want to note is that Norman did get exhausted this turn, and his zealot of the blood god goal was to become exhausted 12 times. It doesn't matter. My understanding is it doesn't matter if I've completed the scenario or not. I'm just trying to get exhausted. And so that was his third time getting exhausted, so I do get a check mark there. And maybe that was the best thing to come out of this gameplay. We'll see. And yeah, so we've got this here. And what I've usually been doing is just trying to keep organized and remember which cards I did have in the deck, which ones I did not. And hopefully that makes it easier choices as I reflect back on how I could have done better in this video. So taking a look at his gold conversion, it's 2 per, and we had those. So right now he is with... we'll add that. 12 gold. Enough to make another small church donation, maybe. I'll have to decide if that will be worth it at the end. His experience, he got 8, and we did not finish the scenario, so it'll just be 8 experience added. So that puts him at 75? Yeah, I think 75. Still 20 away from that. We've got a ways to go. Cool. So there's that. We have all of our items here. We're not making any changes to our modifier deck this time around. Make sure that we get those facing the right way. Oh, almost there. There we go. And struggling. I'm going to keep his figure out for the map. And we're done with that. And we can put all of this to rest. And try to move on. And have a better day soon. Let's go check on Crystále. So probably an even more disappointing turnout for Crystále because she didn't even get to work towards her big goal of completing 4 scenarios in Gloomhaven. So that just didn't happen. And we did not get our workhorse. Heck, I should have stuck with the other. And I went back to review, and yeah, I've been getting really low experience for Crystále, so that's something for me to remember the next couple of times around. Alright, so then we've got our cards. How did I do this in the last one? Okay, I think these ones were facing up over for Norman. And then these ones will face down. Just so I can remember what I did and did not use this last time around. Put those there, those there. I didn't even summon our friend. Let's say that that's why I lost. Our attack modifiers here. And our items here. And then we had 1 coin, so that's 2 gold. Not too much. So that's 16 there. And then only 4 experience points, so 62. Oh, sometimes I'm erasing, sometimes I'm crossing out. I really don't have a system. I did find an app, though, that will let me track this, and I'm considering going over to the app. The only reason why I might not is it's extra work to add app screen stuff to the video, but maybe it'll be worth it instead of all of this goofy stuff. Yes, so thank you. I know there are a couple of the viewers, you guys recommended the app, and I did find it, and I am using it, and I like lots of things about it, and so I'm considering it. Okay, so we're going to keep her out for going to the map, and then we'll put these back in. And let's go hit the map. We didn't complete the scenario, so there's nothing to really add to the map. We're just deciding where the heck we're going next. All right, so Norman and Crystále, they run out of the cave. They're exhausted. They have all of these spirits following them. It was terrible. The ship captain that brought them across the sea, helps them get into the boat, and he's like, "What happened?" And they're like, "Holy cow, we can't even talk about it." And they sail back home to Gloomhaven. And while we're in Gloomhaven, the only shopping that I really think that I want to do, I mean, I can think back to the items that are available. I'm trying to save up for some bigger items for Crystále. But for Norman, I realized it was a total waste this time, but I'm hopeful that it won't always be a waste. So my plan is, let's give another $10 to the church. So bring our total down to 2. Okay, like that. And, oh, I need to grab a different pen. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I think we want to just keep on doing that. It would be great if he could finish those donations before he retires or whatever, and I know that's forever away. But, oh, sorry guys. Okay, so 10 gold. Doing that again for Norman. Which means that we're going to be able to add 2 blessing cards into his deck. So let me pull that over. And also, I just remembered that we had some curse cards in our deck that we've got to get rid of. I really hope that these 2 blessing cards go better for us. Okay, so that's our normal miss. Here's the bad miss. So that one comes out. I'm going to put the 2 blessings in. I'm going to make sure that I keep them separated like that. And then we're going to give those a shuffle. I always shuffle before I put things in, but just to verify, these things are shuffled. Cut the deck. There we go. And that's going in. Oops, forgot the little tabby. Okay, so there's that. So Norman has made his donation to the church. I feel good about that. I'll move that off. But then with Crystále, oh, I gotta reach over here. With Crystále, we need to go ahead and take out her curse card as well. I had totally forgotten about that. From that island. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so those blessings and curses, they come out after each scenario. So that's why we're doing that. And why am I struggling? There we go. Okay, yeah, Crystále, she's gonna save her monies a little bit. All right, so we've made another donation. That's cool. Next, I need to put these guys back. Next, while we're in Gloomhaven, let's do a city event. And it was pointed out in the last cleanup video, and it was a great point. I just didn't think about it, honestly. Is, who is it? Sader, S-A something O-R, and 42-ish, something. Thank you. You're totally right. So these are my decks that have been shuffled, and when things are supposed to go back into the deck, which I have had happen one time, and I just kind of put it in the middle, I think, and maybe shuffled, I can't remember. Those should go on the bottom, but also I've been drawing from the middle just to keep things random. I need to be drawing from the top. So I've got my decks here. These are events that are kind of, at this point, pre-planned after my one shuffling, and I only shuffle when I'm instructed to do so. So at this point, I'm just drawing from the top of the city deck, and let's take a look at what's happening there. City. Okay, you are relaxing at the Sleeping Lion. Yeah, we needed that. When an immaculately dressed man approaches your table, a fake smile plastered to his face. Ah, you must be the mercenaries everyone is talking about. Yes, my name is Lord Greymane, and I have a delicate matter to discuss. May I sit? You gestured to a chair. I imagine Crystále probably doesn't, I think neither of them want to. They're so tired and so annoyed from that last scenario. And Norman's not the most personable person, and Crystále just doesn't really care about this person either. Okay, you gestured to a chair, and he sits with a faint grimace. I am transporting some valuable goods this evening from one of my warehouses, and I have reason to believe that some of the less desirable elements of the city wish to steal from me. I would like to hire you to help guard the undertaking. Option A, agree to guard the gods, it should be easy money, or B, politely decline, you have much better things to do. Well, I don't think that we have much better things to do. We're feeling pretty annoyed and depressed. This seems like a really easy job, especially compared to what we just did. Let's stick with option A. Okay, here we go. Trying to hide the other result for you guys. Option A. Reputation greater than 9. No, that is not us. Otherwise, you head to the warehouse. You are immediately set upon by a group of thieves. However, they prove no match for you. Your expertise are quickly dispatched. Greymane thanks you. We gain 5 experience and 10 collective gold. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to gain 5 experience. So this, let's see. This is destroyed. Well, yep. This is destroyed. It does not go at the bottom of the deck. It's destroyed. And this is where I'm putting my destroyed stuff over there. Okay. Wait, what was I doing? Gaining 5 experience. Oh, so I got to pull the papers back out. And 10 collective gold. I still think I'm not going to have either of them spend that gold. I'm going to have Crystále save up, see if she can buy one of those more expensive things. So 26 there. And did I read that right? Hold on. Focus. Gain 5 experience each and 10 collective gold. Oh, 10 collective gold. Sorry. So they each get 5. So she was at 16. Now she's at 21. And the experience puts her at 67. Cool. And then, yeah, I'm going to really think about using that app on the next cleanup video. We'll see how long it takes me to set it up. Oh, okay, Norman's. So he's down to 2. We're giving him 5 gold, so he's up to a whopping 7. And for the experience points, he's now up to 80. Okay, that was that. Now, all that's left is we have to decide where we're going. Here's our party sheet. I'll stack these up. So, we have some options. 3 options, I think, at this point. Well, we kind of have 4. We could go back here. I don't want to. That's horrible. We could go to this Inix encampment. I feel like Inix is like a band name. So there's an encampment that we learned about a ways back when we decided to go to the Crypt instead of here. I remember this is semi-time sensitive because if something happens up here, if there's some global achievement, we can't do this anymore. Or we could go either one of these options. I'd have to look at the old scenario here. Oh, I've got it right here. Okay, so if you remember from scenario 4, right here, we were talking about the cultists, and it says that we have the opportunity to either disrupt more of the cultists' work or get in their good graces, infiltrate them by helping clear out the threat. I'm not sure. Well, I don't. Yeah, maybe I have to reread that a little bit better. I think what I want to do, because this seems time sensitive and I'm kind of tired of crypts and dying a lot, let's go to the forest and hope that there's more positive stuff in the encampment. So that's my plan. I'm going to head over here to scenario 3 for the next video. So look for that in a couple of weeks. You know, I do my best to get that done as quickly as I can, as well as getting other videos up. But yeah, that's the plan. In a couple of weeks, I will be entering into the Inix encampment. Thank you guys for watching, as always, and if you have any questions or concerns or blah, 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 just feel free to leave me a comment. And thanks for sticking with Norman and Crystále in this very, very trying time. Bye!